morning, ladies. Happy Mother's Day. So I wanted to come on here really quick and show a project that I made and that I'm going to be sending out. It's for a birthday. And then also too, a little something here. I just wanted to show quickly because, oh my gosh, I was dying. Like these little itty bitty rosettes were just killing me softly. Like they still are. This is like literally an inch in diameter, these little cutie patooties. And I was so inspired by so many ladies that are making these little itty bitties. And there was one video that I watched, and she, I don't remember her name, but I'm going to put her video down below because she didn't freehand it. She used the Tim Holtz die, and I love how you can get a bang out of your buck out of those dies. So I'll link it below so you can see how she did these cutie little patooties. And look at, this is like an inch and a quarter. And look at, these are my sequin clusters that I did a tutorial on. And then here's the regular size because I have the one, I don't have the Tim Holtz that has just the one. I have the one that has the two rosettes. So this is the larger one of the two. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I just love rosettes. Love them. There's my sequin clusters. And look at when you add them on these little tiny ones. So stinking cute, those clusters. Yes, I have so many of them. So I'm so glad that I'm finally busting them out and using them. So I just wanted to show those. And then right here, how I incorporated it into a cluster. My cluster inspiration is always, I watch Ada all the time on the Paper Treasury, and she just is amazing with how she clusters. And this is a thin cluster. This is not even her technique. Like she goes ham. I'll show you one that's even, but regardless, I love how she clusters. So I just did this with all the Maggie Holmes dies. I have 3 sets of them. This set right here was gifted to me by Tara years ago, and this right here, the star is not. This is from Allie, but this medallion is from the Maggie Holmes, and then the word love, and then I just put this little inch rosette for the O, and with one of my clusters. And then you see all the string out here. That's totally an Ada thing as well. First time I ever seen that was from her, and I absolutely love that look. So that's a thin one. And then I went ham and created this one right here where it's totally chunky. This is more like an Ada type of embellishment, and she would still add more. So I used all the Maggie Holmes dies. Again, this right here is from a Maggie Holmes. This bow is, this rose right here is, and what I did is this flower, I cut it in half. I put the half here and the other half on this side of the rosette. And I did 3 different layers of rosettes in different sizes. I added some tulle on the top of these 2 rosettes. That's the medallion from Maggie. And then I added some Swarovski crystals right here. And then I just put a banner. I love how this came out. It was so fun, so chunky. I love it. And then Nat's right here. Nat made me these sunflowers, and I just added them on rosettes so that they would be ready to go. These, I love these so much. So I just wanted to quickly show those. That's not my actual project. Let's go ahead and get into it. You come in your craft room and sometimes you don't feel like doing a big project and you just like mess around with little stuff. That's what all that's about. So what I wanted to do is bust out my Santorini collection that I got from Frank Garcia from his National Scrapbook Day sale. So I ended up getting one of those kits that he sent me, and I wanted to create this type of book box. This book box was 1000% inspired by Bambi Deer. I believe her name is Amber. I will link her video below so you can see what she did. I did mine a little differently, but my inspiration came from her. And she had a birthday, I think it was like 10-day birthday thingy that she was doing. Oh my gosh, she is so insane talented. But like I said, I'll link her video below. So this right here, I made, this whole cover is made out of 5mm laminate. Okay, let's lift this up a little bit because it's a little tall. Okay. All right, so right here is just one of my labels that my beautiful friend Susan made me. Thank you, Susan. And this is the Santorini collection. And like I said, I laminated it with 5mm laminate. And then here's the front. So everything you see is from the collection. I put Glitterific because these right here are paper flowers that did not have it. So I just busted out my Glitterific. I missed playing with that. Look at how gorgeous the flowers come out. Gosh. Then I die cut these leaves and I put Glitterific on those as well. This is chipboard pieces from the collection, here and here. This right here is from Recollections. It's a metal piece that was from Michael's from years ago. Chipboard piece from the collection. These Prima flowers, all of them came with this whole kit. And then I randomly put pearls in different places in here. And I also did the same with the bling. Here's a couple more leaves with the Glitterific. That Glitterific is to die for, isn't it? It's the hollow one. It's insane gorgeous. And I picked up all my Glitterifics from Frank's studio. And then there's the bling right there. And this right here came with this and this came together, and they're metal. So like I said, I've had these for years. So I know they don't have them. Gosh, I haven't been to Michael's in so long now. I don't even know what the heck they got anymore. They may still have them. And then here's a bling. So what I did is I have the laminated paper here. Then I layered it. I always go in like 1/4 of an inch when I do my layers. Excuse me. And I put everything up on foam. So you'll see they're all lifted up. So I did 1 layer, 2 layer. This right here is one of the index cards because it comes with like a 3x5 index stack. So I picked one out and I put that in the middle. And I put a little paper doily right here that was from Michael's. And there is no yellow in this collection. So I did incorporate it as a contrasting color just to break up the colors. But I just used a soft yellow. So you're gonna see hints of yellow here and there. Okay, and these dots are the Frank Garcia signature thing he does on all of his mini books, his tags, his cards. That's just his thing, so I went ahead and incorporated that on this as well. But isn't that gorgeous and just so fun? Oh, I love how this came out. Love, love, love it. Then here on the side, I went ahead and used an extra large eyelet. And this is all the trim that comes from Michael's. If I'm talking low, it's only because it's super early in the morning. My window's open and my neighbor's gonna think I'm talking to myself. So I'm not talking too loud because everybody's sleeping and it's like dead quiet outside. Any hoot. So these right here are charms. This right here is an old charm that was from a Marion Smith collection. So like I say, years ago, because she doesn't even do this stuff anymore. So I kept that and put that on there. This right here is a Recollections charm as well that I got from Michael's. And then you'll see right here, this is all from the Dollar Tree. This eyelash one right here. So I think I used a pink and the blue, yeah. But other than that, all the trims are from Michael's. I love these. I wish I could have gone in the store and picked them myself instead of having somebody randomly pick them for me, since now I know that they had different styles of it. So that is that. Now let's go inside. All right, so this is how the inside looks. And I had so much fun. These all came in the collection. So I just adhered all this. And this flower was the biggest one. It was perfect because when I closes, you'll see it doesn't get all smashed up. It like fit perfectly in the gusset part of this binder. So fun, right? Now, these right here, let me just talk about it. So it is so hard for me not to get excited. But these right here are the Eileen Hole envelope boxes and boxes. It's a die. It's a steel roll die that Tara gifted me for my birthday. Hey girl. And she sells them in her store. I will link her store below. And I used it, and look at that. And it's using her mat board that she also sells in her store. This stuff is insane, guys. I didn't put anything in them yet. I'm gonna put goodies in there. I used a Velcro piece and I just cut it in half. And this right here, it's better than chipboard. You can't bend chipboard like this with an at least thick one. You could if you use a super lightweight chipboard, but this right here, being as thick as it is, you have to use mat board. And look at how many times you're folding it, and it doesn't rip. It has give. And Eileen Hole has a video showing how to adhere paper onto the mat board when you're running it through your dies, your metal steel rule die, and you have to use a spray adhesive. I've never used spray adhesive before, and I absolutely love it. So I used chipboard there. These are chipboard pieces from the collection as well. There is nothing in there yet. And I put some pearls in the corners in all of them. Same thing here. These are puffy stickers from the collection. Nothing going on in there. And then right here, gorgeous, right guys? Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. And let me tell you, we all have our lanes in the crafty world, and my lane is I am not good with freehand measurements. Like, I just am not. So I really depend on tutorials when they give measurements. So this right here was a labor of love, because I had to, a trial and error, make sure that I did it perfectly with measuring this. And keep in mind, when you're using laminated paper, you can only use an 8.5 by 11. So you have to be, every quarter of an inch matters when you're doing these, and make sure everything is in alignment from here in, making sure you have space from here. I wanted to keep more space on this side. I did not want this to be in the center. I wanted it to be more open on the edges. So this was a tough one for me, but I'm so very glad that I made it happen, you know, after a few attempts. But I got it down, and I had a blast with it, guys. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will link, like I said, I'm going to link Bambi's tutorial, or Amber, I believe is her name, from Bambi's Deer, on the inspiration that I got from this, Tara's store link below, and also Frank Garcia's below as well. So I hope you guys have an amazing and very blessed day. For all you mothers out there, whether you guys be stepmothers, whether you be, you know, blood mothers, whether you be fur baby mothers, it all counts. So you guys have an amazing day with those that you love, and I will see you guys later.